Hi there, it's your girl Stephanie LaCapra, and I'm excited today to talk about how you can get a stimulus check every year because there's two types of people out there, ones that have a business and ones that don't have a business, and you want to be a business owner. So let's get straight into it. So on our chart, as you can see, we have homeowner A and homeowner B. They have similarities. It's a husband and wife, but when you're filing your taxes, you can also file a single, but for the purposes of this call, we're going to focus on a husband and wife duo. They have two children, 10 and 12. The difference is homeowner A doesn't have a home-based business. Homeowner B does have a home-based business. They also both have $75,000 gross income. The standard deduction is both the same, $24,800 for both homeowner A and homeowner B. But the difference, as you can see in homeowner B, they have a Schedule C deduction of $10,000, meaning at the end of the day, they don't have to pay more money to the government versus homeowner A because they have a business. And we'll get into that a little bit more. So let's go on to the next slide. All right, taxable income difference. As discussed, homeowner A, homeowner B, they're both 2020 filers. They both have the same gross income. Both have the same standard deduction. No business for homeowner A, a business for homeowner B. But as you can see, the taxable income for homeowner A is $50,200. The taxable income from homeowner B, however, is $40,200 because of that $10,000 they can deduct for having a business, meaning they had business deductions, which we'll talk about in the next slide. So homeowner A, their tax liability is going to be $5,632 versus for homeowner B, their tax liability is going to be $4,432. We'll talk about that a little later, but bottom line is homeowner B doesn't have to pay more money in taxes because they have a business. Finally, the taxable income difference for a person that owned a business is $1,200, and we'll get into that in the appendix. All right, so as I mentioned, common business deductions. If you have a business, awesome, because you get to write off expenses. And to the right, these are a few. I'll just throw a few out there. Transportation, let's say you're going to a business meeting, write it off. Let's say it's home office expenses. You just bought a new laptop and you're using it to do your Zoom calls, write it off. And there's key ones, as you can see in the list. So you get common business deductions as a business owner. To the left, we have the cash flow manager, an awesome software. So you get a chance to download the cash flow manager app to your phone, and all those expenses to the right, you can enter them without having those loads of receipts at the end of the year for your taxes. It's a really simple, easy process with the cash flow manager, and it's one you want to use, and it's really an amazing software. So let's get into the next slide. All right, as I mentioned, there is something the IRS has, which is a tax rate table. So to the left, we have the person without a home-based business. They are making, as you can see, $50,200. And to the right, we have the number, $5,632 of what they owe to the IRS. Okay, to the right, we have the person with a business. It's only going to be $40,200 because they have a home-based business. And what's really key and important is to the right, that number is much less than paying that $5,632. So, folks, what's key to note is your taxable income difference, as I mentioned before, it's going to be $1,200. That's the difference. So you want to get a home-based business. It's something you want. I won't keep you long. Just make sure you remember home-based business gives you the opportunity to write off business deductions, and you don't have to pay as much money to the government at the end of the year. Thank you folks for listening. It's Stephanie LaCapra. More to come. Take care.